up, you guys? So a lot of you have been requesting that I do a hair update video, and for those of you who don't know, I relaxed my hair around the end of August of last year. I think around that time I said I plan to get another relaxer in say 5 to 6 months. So that was around February, and I decided not to get one because of my texture. It was like I just felt like I didn't have to have it. And then plus I was leaning more towards the thought of locks. So I haven't been too quick to make the decision to get another relaxer. I'm coming up on a year almost, and you know, in about 2 months. So I still don't know what I want to do, but when I see my hair down, even when I flat iron it, it is not at its full potential because I have so much new growth. And my new growth is maybe like this. Like my new growth is sprouting out. So I have a lot of wavy hair up toward my roots, and then the relaxed hair on the ends. So you can clearly see the separation from my new growth and my relaxed hair. I was a natural for almost 9 years, and around the end of August of last year I decided to relax my hair. It was something that I just wanted to do, and mainly so that I could see my hair and try to figure out what was going on with it. My hair was really thin, and you know, it was like at a standstill. Like my hair will grow out to a certain length and just stop. So I'm like, okay, when I used to have a relaxer, although relaxers aren't the best for your scalp and for, you know, all y'all know, I've heard it all. I know the consequences of it. But, you know, it was something that I decided to do with my own head. And I was very happy with the results. I was very pleased to be able to see my length, to see my true fullness, because as you guys know, with natural hair, if it's thin, natural, chances are it's super thin straight. So I just wanted to face the music. My hair, it wasn't just super thin, but it was very thin compared to what it used to be back in my relaxed days. When I had a relaxer, my hair was very long, thick, and full. And once I went natural, it started off to keep its natural fullness and all of that, and then it would grow out to a certain length and just start breaking off, or to just stop. And I was fed up. So after 4 big chops and, you know, just growing it out 8.5 years, I decided to just cut ties. Are there any alternatives? And I must say yes. So this right here is by African Pride, and it's called Dream Kids Detangler Miracle. As you guys can see on the box, she starts off natural, she goes straight, and then she goes back natural again. If you aren't too set in stone with the idea of a relaxer, I think you should try this. I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna let y'all see, and when I tell y'all, it works. I mean, it ain't my cup of tea, but my baby girl, Journey, I was about to get ready to do a protective style on her, and I didn't want to have to fight with her hair. So I got this. It comes with a shampoo and a leave-in conditioner. And what you would do is you would shampoo the hair first, wash it out, then you would add the conditioner. You don't wash out the conditioner. You blow dry the conditioner, and then once you blow it dry, it straightens out, and then you will go through with the last touch, which would be to flat iron it. And as long as you use the shampoo and conditioner that comes with it, after swimming, you know, getting it wet or whatever, it will always go back straight. But if you ever wash it with regular shampoo, it will go back to its curly state. So I tried it on her, and I noticed that when it came time to revert back, it reverted back with no problems. I've only tried it on her. I don't know what it's gonna do for you. So if you're already stuck on the idea that you want a relaxer but you're unsure, do not get upset if your curl pattern is a little off once you try to revert back. So have it already set in your mind before even using this that you don't want to be natural no way. So I'm just saying, this is something that you can use and still be natural afterwards. Another thing you can do is you can get a Texlax. You can texturize your hair versus getting a full relaxer. There are so many other options. Some people were talking about Dominican blowouts and all of that. I don't know nothing about all that. I just know that my hair, the type of hair that I have, I can straighten it bone straight and the next day look like a poodle. I didn't want to go through that. I don't want to keep going through the whole process of getting it Dominican blown out and all that extra stuff. I wanted my hair straight and I wanted it to stay that way. Recently I shared a product that I have been using on my client's hair. Throughout the months I've used it on my own hair, but I never acknowledged it in the videos. I always kind of like skimmed through it and used it and carried on. But I've been using it on myself as well. And when I tell you, I had to completely cut out any other type of product that I was using, like the rice water, the rose water, the wild grow oil. I stopped using that stuff maybe back in January. And the reason for that is because I have been working on my own product line. I wanted to be sure that my products were giving me the results that I was hoping for. And I didn't want to contribute it to anything else that I was using, so I just completely cut it out. I trimmed my ends, well, did a little mini big chop in February. The end of February, I got a protective style, which was the kinky twist. I think it was either in March or February, I'm not sure. But I got kinky twist, but before I installed my kinky twist, I cut my hair. It wasn't too short, but it was like maybe right where my birthmark is. So I cut my hair. I don't even know if I'm pointing in the right. I can't see y'all. But we're gonna play this off. So I cut my hair maybe right here. That's where I cut it, and that was just so that I can get a fresh start, no pieces longer than the other, just ready to go. So the product that you all have been waiting for, because I've been getting so many emails, DMs, comments below just asking what is in that jar, what have you been using, because as I've mentioned in my previous video, I believe it's the short bob braids with feeding cornrows. One of my clients, I started using it on her maybe toward the end of May, the beginning of May, maybe mid-May, somewhere up in there. And we've been using this product on her hair. This is all she's been using in her hair, and it's this right here. That's all she's been using, and we have noticed fullness. We have noticed fullness. That was one of her complaints. You know, she already has very fine hair, so we wanted to work on thickening her hair and also length. She has experienced so much growth since then, and you know, a lot of times I like to second guess myself and contribute it to other things, but you know, she's like, look, this is all I've been using, so it is what it is. So I'm very thankful for that. So this is the product that I've been using on my hair and my client's hair. I know you guys cannot smell it, but it's a very sweet, clean smell. You can smell the menthol, but you can also smell like a light, sweet, clean smell. That's the best way that I can describe it. It smells really good, and it's like a grease consistency, meaning it doesn't, you know, it's in a solid form. This is one that has not been touched. So I'm gonna go to the jar that I've already, you know, started using. This right here is what I'm using for myself, and as you guys can see, I'm already putting a little bit of a dent in it. This is what it looks like texture wise. And I'm just going to rub it in. And when you first apply it to your scalp, it's going to look like it's white, but once it settles in, it's clear because it is made up of a lot of oils and all that goodness. Some of you guys know from years ago that I first created this hair grease for my daughter. When she was a baby, she used to suffer from having temper tantrums, and she would completely fall out and snatch her hair as she was having her tantrum. And I ended up having to cut all of her hair off and starting over from scratch. That's why I came up with the idea to create this grease. You know, everything in it is 100% organic and natural. It's full of herbs, oils, and you know, all that good stuff. Her hair went from bald spaces, bald patches, to a head full of hair not even a full year later. And it was just like unbelievable to me. I wanted to go far with it, but because I got so much negativity, and I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, I ain't got nothing to hide. One of the main reasons why I held back on a lot of things in the past is because of the negativity that came behind it. Back then, my skin wasn't as tough as it is now. Now, I don't. Listen, y'all know, I can care less what people think. I know how everything works now. And, you know, I don't just look for the good only now. I look for the good, but I expect the worst as well. That way, when it comes to me, it's not a shock, and I already know how to handle myself and focus in more on the good. Now, lately, I've been a little, you know, I haven't been as dedicated as I used to be back then. But back then, I was very dedicated to cranking out content and really teaching you guys to learn the techniques and stuff that a lot of y'all know to this day. So it will hurt me that I did so much for everybody for free, and yet when I wanted to keep an idea to myself, it was a problem. You know, I've been working on this product over the past couple of years, you know, just trying to figure out what can I do to improve, what can I do to make it more suitable for packaging, for use. And you know, before it was like more of an oily based grease. I call it grease because it's in the form of a hair grease. So this is why I call it grease, but really it's more like a conditioner. It's made for dry hair. It's to help condition your hair, soften your hair, and make it more manageable. And it helps to stimulate your blood flow and helps aid in growth. Another product that I've been using on myself is this hair oil. Y'all can date back videos from this time last year, and y'all will see I've been using this same hair oil. Same ingredients. Same ingredients. So this is another hair oil that I created as well. When I first started using this, I was greasing my scalp twice a day, in the morning and at night. Now mind you, I had some braids in my hair, I had kinky twists in my hair, so it was much easier to just knock them parts on out, you know, greasing my scalp and going. Then I'm gonna say maybe 2 weeks in, I stopped doing it twice a day, and it moved in from twice a day to maybe every other day. I know some of y'all have heard of the term, my hair eat grease. My scalp and my strands eat grease. But when I use this, I notice it lasts for days. Like literally, I could think, oh my gosh, I forgot to oil my scalp. And I would part my hair open and I could just see the gloss. I could see the gloss glistening. So I knew that it was still there and my hair was still moisturized, and it made me feel a lot better, and it made me realize I didn't have to use it as much as I thought I did. So I use it maybe every 2 to 3 days now. I don't use it every day. Save your product. Goes a long way. And I will oil my scalp maybe 2 to 3 days as well. And I would just, squeeze it and just like go through my scalp quickly. You can do this in a minute if you're quick with it. So I would just and give it like a light squeeze as you're doing it to ensure that the oil is actually getting on your scalp. And then once I would do that, I would take my fingers and I would just go throughout my whole scalp and just massage it in. And I would do that for about 5 minutes. And voila, you're good to go. I plan on doing something special for you guys, and it's also going to be helpful for me as well. I've been promising you guys a giveaway for a while, and I've been thinking for months, like, what could I give you guys? I wanted to give you guys something good, something special, just to let y'all know how much I appreciate you. So I've decided I'm gonna give away 2 of these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post a picture of the product on my Instagram page. It is not obligated for you to, go all in debt. But I would like to hear why you feel like you should win. Whether it's for you, your mother, your daughter, your son, I don't know. Just let me know briefly why you feel like you should win. And then once you have said all you said, type in enter me. That way I'll know that you want to participate, because some people might just, want to share their story. So this giveaway, how long am I going to leave this open? I think I'm going to leave it open for about 2 weeks. I may close it out sooner or later, but I'm going to try to go for 2 weeks. That way it'll give y'all enough time to enter. I know sometimes people are behind on watching my videos, and for those of you who be right there, snap, I'm talking, and y'all know who y'all are. I appreciate you so much, and there are so many of you who don't comment. I appreciate y'all too. I know y'all are there through y'all likes. Y'all always be like the first one hitting that thumbs up button, and I appreciate that, because even though you have not spoken the words, you trust me. It reached my heart, and I appreciate it. So here's my birthmark right here, and I remember the last time I checked in, my hair was maybe it was like right below it. And in January, I cut my hair about right there. I knew I was about to start my products, and I wanted to make sure I didn't have any split ends, nothing crazy going on. I wanted everything to be the same length. That way they all grow out the same. And that's it. So we're gonna be judging from about right here, right at the very top of my birthmark. Let's get it. I just flat ironed it right before I turn the camera on. But here's my bangs. So my bangs are right here. I remember when I cut it in January, they were like by my collarbone. So it's come a long way. It really has. These past couple of months. Middle piece. Okay. We got the birthmark right here. So right now I'm definitely at a little over armpit length. not done so already, hit that thumbs up button and follow me on my other social media sites under T-Day6 everywhere, and under Snapchat under the real T-Day6. Also on Facebook under T-Day6 and T-Day Tiffany. Hit the subscribe button and also the notification button on the side. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a blessed day.